Hello, everybody. Hi, Davex. I know there's more X's, but it's Davex. Okay, simple button down. Welcome to the Diddy Kong Racing / Banjo-Tiptup Racing Tournament Loser Finals. We're 2 matches away from the end, and yeah, it's gonna be a good race today. Two of the top runners in the tournament finally facing each other for the first time. We got Moose Man, who's currently scarfing down the rest of his food on the left, and we got ProfPoli on the right. So, how are you guys both feeling about the race today?
I'm doing pretty well. I had a couple during Spaceport Alpha last time against Brandino. I just ran into the wall a couple times, so I did some practice on that, and should be a better day for me. Let's see.
Just kind of going into this the same way I did last match, where I just really hadn't played a whole lot, but I'm ready to do this.
Yeah. Well, I've seen pretty good stuff from both of you guys. Your barrel rolls have been pretty good. Your banana collection has been pretty on point. So, I don't know. I've been waiting for you guys to race each other in the tournament, so I'm glad it ended up happening. So, the loser of this match will win third place, a small prize of $5. And the winner will be moving on to the grand finals match where they will be racing Brandino. So we're going to see which of you guys gets to race him a second time. And yeah, let me just quickly open up my music here so we can have some music. Alrighty, so both of you guys are ready to go then?
I'm set.
Okay. You're not on the OK screen yet for me, Polly, so
Yeah, I just got there. Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so I'll count you guys down, and then we'll start up the race. So get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
And good luck to y'all. Alrighty, and off they go. The loser finals of the race starting up. Hey, log base Q. We're gonna start off in Space Dust Alley, as we usually do. And right now, both of them are off to a pretty good start, using the balloons and the bananas to their advantage. Looks like Polly's opting to grab the bananas on the side. He's up to 7. Meanwhile, Moose Man, he's only got 3, but a couple bananas isn't too bad, especially, you know, when there's a couple more bananas he can collect. So I guess it's whichever ones he just decides to get. But ooh, misses the second banana or balloon, unfortunately. I was gonna say that's gonna put him a little bit behind, but he's actually ahead. Both Mooseman and Polly got their blue balloons replaced by red and green balloons, respectively, during their big section. Mooseman missing another blue balloon along the course. This will give Polly a little bit of a chance to catch up. Polly up 1 more banana in terms of speed on Mooseman. I say in terms of speed because the 11th banana doesn't count. We only care about the first 10. Alright, Mooseman coming up on his last lap, hitting the first zipper. He's got the blue boost and he decides to use it right away. So does Polly. Both of them showing that they're definitely throwing all the marbles up on this one here. Alright, Mooseman coming around his final turn. He grabs his blue balloon and he's going to be crossing the finish line in just a second. Takes a little bit of a bonk on his wing on the side of the little rim. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to go for, but either way, they're both in Dark Moon Caverns now. We're gonna see how their bananas are. Some nice banana collection from Mooseman around the side, trying not to bump off the the inside of the roundabout way. Meanwhile, Mooseman is up to 8 bananas. Polly is at 7. I think he went for some earlier bananas a little bit. And it looked like he tried to go for the one around the inside of the ring there, but ended up Ended up not quite hitting that. Ooh, and Polly accidentally swerves the wrong way. Could have gotten all 3 of those bananas there, but instead didn't get any of them. Mooseman going into his second lap. Hanging onto a spike ball to mess up one of his computer opponents. Alright. Ooh, and Mooseman takes a bonk on the inside. It's gonna give Polly a little bit of a chance to catch up. Polly did take a bonk on the inside of the crater there, but luckily he's got a good bit of speed coming out. So talking about these guys' PBs for a second, it looks like it's going to be fairly close. Mooseman has a PB of 31:20 going into this going into this race. Meanwhile, sorry, Polly has a PB of 30:31. So it's a little, almost a minute behind. Mooseman 50 got a PB of 50, or a time of 50 seconds behind, but hopefully he can shave off the seconds he needs to stay, or kind of catch up a little bit. Being as ahead as he is right now is, it'll do him good in the long run. Alright, first attempt at the bridge in Star City. We're not tipping off this time. Meanwhile, Polly takes a sharp turn into the finish line and ended up boosting directly into a spike ball across the finish line. I like that. Mooseman with some good swerves going through Star City. Alrighty, and Mooseman's got 10 bananas on his first lap. Very nice. Almost taking a bit of a swerve up, but a swerve out. Ooh, Polly misses the last banana, but he's got more bananas, so we both got 10. Star City, I feel like, is an easier level to collect bananas. Alright, looks like Mooseman is at the top of his game today, like really. Polly going through the section. He's got good swerves too. Good use of the R button. A feat that I could never, never ever get down. Ooh, Mooseman accidentally jumping over the zipper. Has to do the slow drive of shame. Ooh, Polly almost driving up on the rim. Mooseman trying to use his zipper but accidentally hits the green balloon. Alright, Mooseman's up to Spaceport Alpha. We're gonna see if both of them can land the out of bounds today. There's been some shenanigans happening in the past. Spaceport Alpha. Alright. Polly joining him in Spaceport Alpha. We're gonna see if he can do it. Alright, Mooseman in position, and he gets it. Now he's just got to keep it. Meanwhile, we'll turn our attention to Polly, who's coming on the to the section, and he is a weird corner, but oh, he gets it too. All right, both of them got it. Now all they have to do is stay out of bounds. Sorry if the music's a little bit loud. I can't really tell how loud it is, but I'll turn it down ever so slightly. Hey, Go-Go. Alright, Mooseman is about halfway through his last lap. Meanwhile, Polly is almost done his second lap, so Mooseman's just under a full lap ahead, I think. I'm doing excellent, Go-Go. And there we go. Mooseman is finished with a gold split on his Spaceport Alpha. And he's going to be done his first trophy race going into Dragon Forest. Alright, and he's going to get an early start on Boulder Canyon. Meanwhile, we got to wait for Polly to finish up Spaceport Alpha. And there he goes. Alright, ooh, TT gets a nice boost off the log. Kinda tried to cut off Moose Man a little bit. The logs have really trolly physics, I feel. Alright. So Moose Man opting to take the left side, even though the right side has a bunch of bananas in it for his first lap. But it doesn't really matter, because he's got 9 bananas anyway. A lot of bananas on this first lap. Polly choosing to take some extra bananas around the one side. Getting 3 bananas over here. Ooh, we missed the second banana there. So he's almost 9 bananas. Oh, Moose Man decided to go out of his way just to grab the last banana there. Whoa! And he got like a crazy boost from the log. Moose Man just shot out of there. Saw on his webcam he did the whoa like at the same time as I did. That was really funny. Alright, Moose Man taking a little bit of a slump on the log, but he's got a little bit of time. Alright, Polly's starting his final lap of Boulder Canyon now. Ooh, doesn't boost into the blue balloon like he was aiming for, but the oil slick may be a little bit helpful. Moose Man hitting a spike ball right at the very end of Boulder Canyon. Alright, and he's going to be starting Greenwood Village real fast. The CPUs really like to bully you out of position on that first little bit, so hopefully he'll grab his balloon, and he does. So he's going to grab that. Facing a little bit the wrong way, so not grabbing the bananas. Polly's going to be starting his Greenwood Village now too, missing the exact same balloons that Moose Man missed. Oh, and Moose Man got absolutely ham-slammed by the AI there. Missed the zipper. Oh, and he's going F through. Okay, he had a pretty bad first lap of Greenwood Village. I think Polly's caught up to him a whole bunch, actually. Not only does Polly have more bananas, but he also, like, is far ahead of the AI, so he didn't get stalled by him at all. Moose Man having problems with the slope. Polly's gaining. He's gaining. Moose Man just passing through the logs. Meanwhile, Polly's just starting the logs. This is going to be an intense race if it stays as close like this. Any mistake in the plane could mess them up. Ooh, and it looks like Polly wanted to try and get around that spike ball as best as he could, but he ended up swerving the wrong way. Meanwhile, Moose Man having some memes happening to him in the forest, getting a little too close to the left side and ended up kind of driving up the grass. So I feel like their mistakes are kind of bouncing off each other. It's like one person does one thing and then the other does something else, and they kind of stay in the same spot away, but I definitely think Polly gained a lot of time on Moose Man and Greenwood Village. We'll see how Windmill Plains goes. Because it's so fast, Moose Man has always made a point to try the Windmill Plains out of bounds. I wonder if I'm sure Moose Man is watching the stream, just to like see how Polly goes, but he hasn't used his balloon, so maybe he is going to try. Oh no, he didn't even try. Okay, that's good. That's good, respecting his opponent a little bit. Unfortunately, that bonk off the tree is gonna almost let Polly completely catch up, and he misses the blue balloon, so there we go. Polly is now basically exactly tied with Moose Man in Windmill Plains. I was gonna say, if this was the time Moose Man wanted to YOLO the out of bounds, now would be the time to do so, but oh, I think that was one too many barrel rolls. One less and could have gotten the zipper. Alright. Oh no, Moose Man! Alright, Polly now takes the lead. Polly's got the bananas. He's got the balloons. He's got the zips. It's up to Polly now to maintain his lead going into the final lap. Alright, so Mooseman doing one zip less this time. He's got his balloon now, all prepped and ready to go. Mooseman got punished for doing the out of bounds. Yeah, but Mooseman hasn't gotten the out of bounds once. I mean, he's gotten the out of bounds once, but only once. And he flew directly back in bounds after getting it. Ooh, I was gonna say Polly bonked at the beginning of the section, and Mooseman was ahead a little bit, but missing that blue balloon definitely cost Mooseman the lead there. He didn't quite get to keep it for very long. And now Polly and Mooseman are only a few seconds apart. I think they're maybe like 3 seconds apart. But Haunted Woods is a very short stage. There's a lot of crazy zippers that you can take in this course to kind of get ahead. And if one of them decides to YOLO it, like that one, see Mooseman got it right there, but didn't quite put him so far ahead. Polly's got some nice speed going on too. Alright, starting the second lap, Mooseman just barely behind Polly. I think still just another like 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds ahead or something like that. Mooseman missing the second zipper there, but I think that's okay because I think Polly missed it too. Ooh, Polly missing the final zipper there. Oh, but Mooseman missed it too. It's really hard to hit that one with a green zipper on the one at the bridge. Alright, here we go. The final trip through the forest. Oh, Mooseman gets it, but he bonks directly into the castle. Accidentally swerving into the castle. That's definitely going to cost him a couple seconds. Meanwhile, Polly has a pretty clean last lap, and he's going to be finishing it, getting his trophy. What a close race. Alrighty, moving on to Snowflake Mountain. Polly going to be starting his Everfrost Peak. Nice start here, collecting some bananas. Everything in this game is B. Balloons, bananas, boosts, banjo. Alright, Polly almost done with his banana collecting. Mooseman deciding to skip out on that zipper because he had the balloon. See if it pays off for him. Oh, it looks like it did. That was a nice quick end to the course there. He's still down a couple bananas, but he's still got, I was going to say he's got one more than Polly, but Polly did go out of his way to collect a few more. So, meanwhile, Mooseman missed 2 more, so we could be seeing 9 to 8, but instead it's just 8 to 8. I mean 8 to 7. Alright, Polly crossing the finish line now. On to his last lap. Meanwhile, Mooseman just starting his last lap as well. Going around the middle corners, going underneath. This is where Mooseman can tie up the banana count. Right, Polly's trying to chain the bananas as best as he can. Get all the speed boost from the barrel rolls. Meanwhile, Mooseman is going to be taking the zipper into the balloon, into the barrel roll, and he's going to be onto Walrus Cove as well. Alright, Walrus Cove, we're about the halfway point of the trophy races. Maybe a little bit more than the halfway point because I think the first couple stages are a little bit longer, but I know Polly's had a little bit of trouble with Walrus Cove in some of his previous races, so we'll see. Polly really likes using the bigger balloon bursts over these hills. Unfortunately, ends up missing the balloon entirely, but I think Mooseman didn't even collect the balloon either. So, oh, Polly taking a dip on the ice. Mooseman takes the lead once again, but not by a lot. Any little thing could disrupt the flow of this race. I think this has probably been the closest race that's been in the tournament so far that I can remember. Alright, there we go. Mooseman grabbing the boost, knowing that he has to wait for a second before using it. And now he uses it. Good. Alright. Polly making it through without landing on the ice. He's just on Mooseman's tail. as they're going into their final lap. Another blue balloon burst. Both of them getting to use it. Oh, Mooseman goes for the over the hill strat, ends up hitting the tree, bonking, but luckily he had that extra balloon that he did grab, so he was able to boost out of there. So it could have been much worse than it was. Alright, Mooseman finishes Walrus Cove in first place ahead of Polly, with Polly tagging close behind. Next we have Snowball Valley. Let's go back to our silly Snowball Valley music. Snowball Valley, anything could happen. I've seen so many different runners take different approaches going through this middle section here. Mooseman getting a really clean exit all the way through. Polly missing his blue balloon and hits one of the shields, but he's been getting blue balloons everywhere else. So definitely zipping through that first part. Meanwhile, Mooseman zipped through the middle. Mooseman not having such a great lap this time, hitting the shield. He had a bonk coming into the valley part as well, and missing the blue balloon right at the finish line. But Polly takes the turn a little bit too sharp and ends up getting a red balloon. But they're going through the middle of the section right now. Oh my god, I can't believe Mooseman didn't get squished by that balloon. Oh, Polly taking a gigantic boost towards the finish line, but unfortunately ends up bonking on the side of the igloo. That would have been absolutely crazy if he landed through that hole. Alright, now we're starting in Frosty Village. I believe in Polly's last race he had some troubles in Frosty Village, so we'll see if he's conquered his demons there in order to get through Mooseman. Unfortunately, Polly grabbed a red balloon to replace his blue. Not that he probably would have used it anytime soon, but I mean, a blue balloon will be worth more than a red balloon in the long run. Mooseman blasting through the forest section, Polly hot on his tail, ends up getting caught on the side a little there, but doesn't stop it. In fact, I think it kind of helped boost him up a little bit. But don't take my word on it. Let's back to the race. Polly going all the way down. He's back to the forest section again. Mooseman taking some good zips out of the cave. Polly taking a good swerve too. I thought he was going to hit the inside, but he kept his composure and kept going around. Mooseman about to hit the finish line. Both of them are full on bananas. We're going max speed, max banjo. Alright, Polly starting his final lap. According to their timers, what's the difference in time here? It's about 4 seconds, so Polly's about 4 seconds behind Mooseman. Anything could change, any bonk, going over the bump at the wrong time. I mean, it doesn't really slow you down that much, but you know, in 4 seconds, you really don't want to mess a whole lot of stuff up. Alright. Maybe it's a little more than 4 seconds now, but either way. Polly crossing the finish line. Mooseman, we're gonna be seeing two trophy cutscenes happening at the same time. So, hey Sweener Dog, thanks for the gamers, or thanks for the Go Gamers Go. I'm sure they can hear and feel. All right, here we go. Oops, that's the wrong level. All right, going into Whale Bay. Now that we got the last two hovercrafts level, controlling the hovercraft could be the difference between life or death for these runners in the tournament. Alright, looks like their banana routes are pretty similar. There's not a whole lot of bananas you really want to collect in Whale Bay because so many of them are out of the way and you do want to take the fastest path. Going out of your way to collect bananas that just slow you down in the long run kind of defeats the purpose of getting the bananas in the first place. Oh, Polly almost slowing down from that boost. He took it the weird angle there, but Crunch right behind him saying, "Nah, buddy, I gotcha," slapping him on the back. Just like Coach Kamigawa, if anyone gets that reference. Alright, Mooseman crossing the finish line. He's going to be done. ProfPoli right behind him. He's going to be getting the boost as well. And he is crossing right now. Meanwhile, Pirates Lagoon. Moose Man doesn't get the blue balloon, he gets the red balloon. Is he going to take out TT? It looks like he's already used it. Doesn't collect a whole lot of balloon or bananas around. I think Polly likes to collect the 3 bananas along the side of the island here, and he does. Good. So they're going to be about even in banana count, I think, at this point, but yeah, Polly didn't get the 2 bananas that were on the one side. Oh, because he goes for these. Unfortunately, Diddy Kong decides he wants bananas too. He is a monkey after all, and so he went for the... Uh-oh. There's no way you're going to make that, Polly, yeah. That's unfortunate, having to kind of go around like that. Moose Man almost a full lap ahead of Pirates Lagoon, ahead of Polly. 10-second lead according to their timers. Alright, but some good boosts could come in handy. There's a good turn. Oh, sort of a good turn from Polly. Ended up losing a lot of speed on that one. Mooseman's turns have been really good on that last section. Just kind of not losing any sort of speed or momentum or anything. And he is out of Pirates Lagoon. Currently 3 seconds ahead of his PB. Unfortunately, Polly is plus 53 seconds. Not looking good. Alrighty, starting Crescent Island now. Man on that banana route, going for those zippers. Gets only 1 out of those 3 bananas, even though they're so close together. I don't know how you could possibly have missed more than 1 of them. Alright, Mooseman taking his sweet shortcut there. I think Mooseman's always gone for it, whereas some runners... I think some runners have gone around, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. Alright, Polly coming to the end of his first lap of Crescent Island. Looks like Mooseman is still about 1 lap ahead. Yeah, it looks like Polly decided to go all the way around. Lots of red balloons on Crescent Island, so we see Mooseman with the 10 missiles. So maybe we'll see him spam them at the pirate ship at one point, and then he can load up and just do it again. Polly got his missiles as well. Maybe doesn't want to spam them because of lag. Who knows? Could be anything. Alright, Polly choosing not to take the magnet over the missiles. Mooseman finishing up his last lap in Crescent Island, and now he's going to be going on to Treasure Caves, the fastest level in the game, maybe. Hello, the bear on Twitch. Alright, so Mooseman going into the first section as Polly finishes his course. Will Mooseman prioritize bananas here, or will he go for the speed? It looks like he's doing a little bit of both, missing out on 1 zipper, but getting some bananas and then getting the other zipper. But now that he's got 8 bananas, we'll see if he decides to go all the way through. Are we going to see it? Zipper, balloon, oh, doesn't quite hit the other zipper, but that's okay. Meanwhile, Polly getting stuck behind a group of people. 2 Banjos is cursed. Yeah, it's okay. Banjo's the fastest character they were able to select, since they were only allowed to select Banjo or Tiptup. Alright, Mooseman done Treasure Caves. He's done with his Sherbert Island races, and now he's going to be moving on to the fastest levels in the game, Dino Domain. Alright, Polly's done with his Treasure Caves too. So, again, we're pretty close here. Polly's just about a lap and a half behind on Ancient Lake. So it's really going to come down to the last couple stages, whether or not they get their balloons, whether or not they get their bananas, whether or not they get a clean out of bounds on Hot Top Volcano. I think that's gonna play a good part too. Although I think if one runner has already done their first lap of Hot Top Volcano and isn't out of bounds and the other person starts Hot Top Volcano, I don't know if they can still catch up, but We will see. Alright, Mooseman starting on Fossil Canyon. Got some pretty hot laps coming out of here from Polly. I didn't see what Mooseman got on his Ancient Lake, but I don't think we've seen an Ancient Lake that's been more than 50 seconds, so. Just barely makes it under the timer with like a 49.03. Alrighty, so this tournament race is a best of 3. So if the runners have some problems, we're going to be seeing them run it back a little bit. So far, Mooseman's got a pretty significant lead on Polly going into Fossil Canyon. Ooh, swerved a little bit wrong. Mooseman deciding just to screw it, use his blue balloon. I didn't hit the boost. I gotta get the zip. Let's do it. Mooseman with another nice water jump. I love the way you kind of go sideways and just land in the area there. Whoa, that's definitely some crazy speed. Oh, Mooseman somehow dodging those oil slicks. That was pretty that was pretty close going in there with the blue balloons. Alright, and he's going to be starting his Jungle Falls, which I'm actually going to switch to that music now because Jungle Falls is one of my favorite music tracks in the game. Polly just finishing up his last lap on Fossil Canyon. Whoa, the AI is starting to get a little bit crazy with missiles. Ooh, and Polly takes a hit off the tree after using his balloon burst again to get around the corner there. Alrighty, Mooseman with a pretty good trip through the middle of Jungle Falls. Oh, your bot finally pinged that it was live. It's fixed. Cole has returned. Alrighty, here we go. Mooseman starting the final race of the game. Hot Top Volcano. Will he get the out of bounds? He's going for his blue balloons. And will he get it? He does. So now he's just got to stay in bounds, and we've got a pretty clean game 1 here. Meanwhile, we've got Polly here. He's just coming around. Oh, Polly taking a little bit of a hit from a shield, but that's okay. He makes it out. Mooseman starting lap 2. Alright, let's see if Polly nails this out of bounds here. Ooh, Polly ends up missing it. Lots of honking there. Honking and anger. I think he was going for a fast one, just the one ballooner. Oh, he tried again, but didn't quite get it. We got one more try here. Oh, he wasn't going to go for it over here. I'm not sure all the places you can do it, but I assume it's a bunch of places. Anyway, here we go. Mooseman going to be crossing the finish line, and he's done with a time of 31:04 according to his splits, because I started a little bit late, but that's okay. I'm sure he's happy with the PB. Hey, Mooseman, congratulations on your PB.
Thank you.
And the winner of race number 1. It was fairly close.
Ooh.
Polly is just starting his last lap of Hot Top Volcano now.
Yeah, I was kind of watching in the background a little bit.
Yeah. You can see in your webcam when you look up to check what's going on.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I saw you look up and laugh a couple times.
Well, I was more reading chat. Just.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, really, besides the medieval world that you don't know the name of, it was pretty okay. I mean, good lord, I don't know what happened.
All right, Polly finishing with a 32:02. Hey, Polly.
Yo.
Yo. Yeah, you guys, watching you guys back and forth between in Future Funland was really funny, but oh man, I thought the entire race was over after Mooseman's Greenwood Village. I was just like, dude.
It was real bad, dude. TT has been on my ass like this entire race. Like I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
How much time
He's
did you lose in Greenwood Village on your splits?
Oh, like 15 seconds. 11, I think.
Yeah, it was something. But
yeah, I had a couple encounters with the NPCs. I turned TT and Drumstick off.
I didn't even know you could do that.
yeah. Yeah, I saw in Pirates Lagoon you had Diddy steal a bunch of your bananas from ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's just like the worst thing ever when they steal balloons and bananas. But yeah, it was pretty close up until like especially it was really funny watching you guys with windmill planes because I think both of you guys switched positions like twice in windmill planes.
Yeah, I knew I lost a bunch in windmill because I was just like I was hitting walls and just not getting boosts and I was worried in hot top because freaking TT stole my balloon. Like I can do it with one balloon, but I'm used to doing it with a blue one. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to lose this race because this chump went ahead of me and stole my balloon.
What time did you end up getting, Mooseman?
31:04.
Okay.
Yeah, Mooseman ended up getting a 16-second PB. So.
Oh wow.
Banjo PB.
Banjo. Yeah, not a real PB. That character is banned.
For good reason.
All right, well, I just needed to take a drink of water because I was talking like really fast during that race. Because when both of you guys are at the same spot, it's just like if you guys watch it back, you'll see I was basically like going rap god on you guys for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the VOD back. I feel like I'm playing pretty well. Just a couple mistakes here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, besides Medieval Land, which again I don't know the names of any of these courses, I played really well. Like I really didn't lose time anywhere but there, and a few minor places. But like, holy cow.
Yeah. Your Pirates Lagoon looked really clean.
Disaster.
Like I don't know, that's the level I hate the most, so I always look at people who do that, especially the boost right around the corner at the very end. Like I don't know how you do that corner without losing speed in the hovercraft. It's just mind-boggling to me.
I just kind of point the hovercraft and hope I do the thing that's right and just start mashing buttons.
Just hope and pray.
Yeah. Speed running, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys ready for game 2?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, perfect. If you guys want to go to your OKs and we'll get started. So hopefully chat's ready for an exciting game 2 now that my throat feels pretty good. So Mooseman only needs to win one more. Polly need to win 2 to bring it to a game 3. So if you guys are ready, I'll count you guys down and drag you away.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay, start it up in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
All right, and off they go, ready for a next game starting right now. Space Dust Alley. All right, let's hope we see just as exciting a game 2 here. Starting again in Space Dust Alley. Polly going for some nice bananas. Misses the zipper on the ground, but that's okay. It looks like Mooseman did too. Both of them going around, collecting their bananas. I think Polly's slightly ahead here. Managed to grab the blue balloon before Diddy decides to steal it with his small monkey hands. Polly accidentally bonked his wing on the side. He's got 9 bananas though, but it looks like oh yeah, Mooseman. Yeah, both of them finishing lap. Wow, basically a synced finish. Polly coming from behind with the blue balloon there. And Polly going around. Ooh, Polly gets his blue boost, and look at that. They're basically synced again. It's crazy how one player is ahead, misses a balloon, the other one doesn't, and then all of a sudden it's a race. It's a real race. Alright. Mooseman picks up the extra 1 banana. He's got that extra 2.5 seconds of speed, or 2.5% speed boost. Meanwhile, Polly choosing to not get that banana. He says 9 is enough. Bears don't even eat bananas. Can you confirm the bear on Twitch? Do you eat bananas? Alright, Polly slightly ahead going into the last section. He grabs the blue balloon. 1 boost and a barrel roll to keep his speed going. He goes through. Mooseman does the exact same thing. And now they're right. Oh, Polly takes a bit of a hit, but he's got the blue balloon to kind of keep his speed up. And both of them finish basically at the same time, but Mooseman is slightly ahead. Alright. Starting on race course number 2, Dark Moon Caverns. Both of them start off with a nice little boost there. Bananas right next to it, which no one would ever get if they take that boost, because how can you do it when you're sailing over? Mooseman taking the middle section just a little bit slower to pick up some bananas, but I guess he's going to be going for some easier ones. Meanwhile, Polly is going for all the YOLO bananas. He's up to 9 though, so it looks like it's paying off for him, and he's going to probably get 1 more banana in this middle section. I think there's a banana here. Or maybe there's one right at the end. I know there's a banana somewhere. But Polly choosing not to hug the right-hand side. I don't know exactly what's faster or how it works, but I think he knows what he's doing. Polly missing that 1 banana, but he's going to be getting 1 on the inside, and now he's up to 11. We've got that dial cranked all the way to max. Taking a few bumps on Dark Moon Caverns, putting Mooseman slightly in the lead. Both runners bravely going through the exact spot where the laser gun is firing on the ground, saying, "You try and hit me, you won't." And it turns out it just doesn't hit you sometimes. I think I've only ever seen 1 player get hit by that laser, and it was during this tournament. I didn't even know it could deal damage to you, but apparently it does. So, if you don't want to play with fire, don't get hit by it. Alright, going through the middle crater section, Mooseman takes the boost. Meanwhile, Polly just decides to go take a straight path, straight with the balloon. I feel like when you're strafing, or like skidding like that, it doesn't really matter so much what you do, because it's almost like you're going straight anyway, just at an angle. Which is kind of not the definition of straight, but either way, they're going to be finished. Dark Moon Caverns. Meanwhile, Mooseman still a little bit ahead. He's gaining all the time he can on Polly to start off the race. Ooh, Polly getting bumped out of the way by the AI a little bit. He still managed to sneak out 3 balloons, but I think or 3 bananas, but I think he would have wanted a couple more. Meanwhile, Mooseman going around the city section. He's not going for that blue balloon. It's a little too far out of the way, he says. He does get that one, though, and he is up to 11 bananas. Maximum over banana. Polly up to the end of his first lap of Star City. Meanwhile, Mooseman going through the city section again. The city section, I feel like, is the bread and butter of this course. If you can like do these swerves well enough to like not hit the edges, not have to brake. Oh my god, Mooseman! Oh no! Oh, that was a huge loss of time. I mean, luckily he had a little bit of time over Polly to save, but using the blue balloon, he got too much speed, shot up the top of the ramp, and kind of landed right on the rim. Ooh, that was a big yikes. And then to top it all off, he bonked, got caught, and oh man, it was just a huge mess. He's still ahead, but Polly is gaining. And he's coming for him. So Polly going through the middle section. He's up to 13 bananas now. Meanwhile, Mooseman says, try 15. Really seeing all the bananas here. Polly saving his blue balloon just to get a final boost along the end. And now we're starting on Spaceport Alpha. We're gonna see some nice out of bounds, hopefully. If one of the players messes the out of bounds, maybe they can catch up. I don't know. It really depends on the mistakes the players make on the other stages. Alright, Polly taking a nice barrel roll. I feel like this is a good spot to do that on. Oh, Mooseman misses the out of bounds. It looks like Polly isn't even going for it on the first lap. I think he's watching the race. He wants a fair race. Or he just missed the balloon. I think, like, I didn't see if he missed the balloon, but I think he missed the balloon. Either way, Polly's still just a little bit behind Mooseman as they go around for their second lap. Oh, Polly taking a big dip on that course, or on the side of the course. Meanwhile, Mooseman, are we going to get it? He looks a little low, but oh, he gets it. He's out of bounds. Polly, he's coming up on it as well. He gets it too. We are now both out of bounds on their second lap. So we're only going to be seeing one lap out of bounds, so I'm going to have to ask Polly about that one. Oh, Polly taking a bit of a somersault instead of a barrel roll. He's going around. He's well under the stage just so he doesn't accidentally clip back in anywhere. If he gets too low, he could end up voiding. We've seen that once before. Alright, Mooseman finishes Spaceport Alpha. Polly finishes Spaceport Alpha. They're pretty close together, I would say. It's another real close race. But we're Mooseman accidentally going into the wrong level, or wrong world, wrong trophy race. Sorry. All right, here we go. Another Boulder Canyon. We'll see what happens here. The blue balloons, and I think the banana route is kind of important to this level. Any movement you can save in the hovercraft, I think, is good movement. The hovercraft is like just so awkward every single time. Alright, looks like Mooseman chooses to not get those bananas on the one side. Oh, and Polly... Oh, I think he used his balloon. Yeah, I think Polly had a chance to use his blue balloon. Oh, Mooseman getting stuck on the log. Meanwhile, Polly sailing right past. He's going over the boulder. He's got the speed. Mooseman finishes lap 1. Polly finishes lap 1. It's so close. I can almost taste the tension. Although I don't know what it tastes like, so maybe I can't. Mooseman, ooh, taking a tight corner off that boost. Polly like landing on the zipper so he can get that extra speed. He's just behind. I think they're maybe 2 seconds apart. Mooseman taking a nice little, oh my god, Polly doing it too. I was gonna say both of them are taking the craziest boosts off these logs. I didn't even know it was possible that you could have that good luck. Or that good luck. Alrighty. Polly going off the course one more time, doing the same thing he always does. Zipper to zipper to zipper. And now he's gaining up. I think Polly's strat is a little bit better than Mooseman, because even though Mooseman seems to be getting ahead every lap, Polly kind of catches it right back up. Oh my god, and look at that! They crossed the finish line less than a second apart. It looks like Polly's mashing is a little bit better than Mooseman's, so he managed to menu to the level, but both of them starting off with the boost at the exact same frame on Greenwood Village. I don't know if it was the same frame, but it sure looked like it. Not missing the bananas is going to be really important, but it looks like Polly got his and Mooseman didn't, so that's going to be a nice early... that's going to be a nice lead for the first time for Polly in this race. So we'll see if he can maintain it through all these hard swerves that they have to take. Luckily this time Polly's ahead of the AI, so he's not going to get bullied around like he did last time. Unless he ends up missing some weird boosts. Anyway, looks like Mooseman, he's got himself ahead again. They're basically at the same spot, but Mooseman is a little bit ahead. He had a bit of tighter turn, and I think I think when Polly went out of the way for those bananas at the start of the course, not going straight for the zipper is what put him behind, because you do lose a lot of time in that middle section. Both of them basically at the same spot again, though. Ooh, Oh, both of them missing the blue balloon, so they have to take the drive of shame up the hill. Entering the log at the same time. They're basically swerving in sync back and forth, hitting the boost, going back and forth. Green balloon, left, right, going around the corner, hitting the final zipper. First, second, and they're out of there. I don't think I was meant to say first, or I don't think I meant to say first, but that's what came out, so that's why it sounded as weird as it did. Alrighty. Polly, the first one to get to the zipper. Unfortunately, he misses the balloon. Meanwhile, Mooseman grabs the balloon. He used it right away, so he's definitely not planning on going out of bounds in this race. The dream is dead. Polly making sure to grab his blue balloon down there, just so he doesn't miss. Every single missed balloon in this race is going to end up costing whoever doesn't get it. Oh no, Polly bonks on the side. Mooseman getting a huge lead because having to start up from 0 in the plane is the worst thing I could ever think of. However, it looks like he's not so far behind Mooseman. I didn't see what happened to Mooseman, but it must have been something small. Oh, Mooseman takes a twang off the tree. This is gonna boost. Every time... Oh, both of them missed the balloon. So it looks like they're both right about at the same time again. We're gonna see them go through the zipper again at the exact same time. Oh my god, they're so synced! I love it! We got ourselves a real race here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Oh no. Polly. Okay. Polly's taking his time. He's gonna use his boost coming out of the probably coming out of the windmill. Oh, he used it going into the windmill. I don't know if that's better or not, but it gets him boosted, so that's okay. The bonks have been very plentiful in this course, so. Alright, Polly taking his one boost before. Meanwhile, Mooseman takes it after. Mooseman ends up bonking on the side of the level, so he's gonna end up finishing just a little bit ahead of Polly, whereas it could have been a lot ahead. Now we're gonna go into Haunted Woods. Of course, like I said before, Haunted Woods is the shortest track in Dragon Forest. There's lots of crazy boosts that can send you going flying everywhere, right here and then right there. Polly knows what's up. Those boosts were just what he needed to catch him up to Mooseman, who I think missed the second one. Both of them going over. Polly slightly ahead of Mooseman now. Their leads exchange back and forth, just like currency on the global exchange. Alrighty. Oh, and Mooseman, he's the one ahead now, starting up on the final lap. Polly takes a little bit of a bonk, manages to avoid the bubble left to him by his opponents. Ooh, Polly ends up taking a little bit of a bonk. Alright, now Mooseman, he's going to be finishing the lap here. Polly taking a little bit of a better turn, but in the end, Mooseman's the one who comes out on top. As they both watch their cutscene for their Dragon Forest trophy. Alright, now we start on everyone's favorite levels, the hovercraft level. Or, no, we're not on hovercraft levels. What am I talking about? This is Everfrost Peak. This is the plane level. I'm so used to Sherbet Island being after Dragon Forest, even though I've cast every single race of this tournament. Oh, Polly trying to take a little bit of a boost there, but ends up instead twanging himself into a tree. Mooseman looked like he should have bonked his wing on the wooden frame there, but ended up not doing that, so that's real nice for him. Oh no, Mooseman doing a somersault. Polly's gonna take that opportunity to be like, thanks for letting me catch up, bub. Or he's Banjo, so he might say something more like, guh-huh. Polly back on track. He's got his zipper. Meanwhile, Mooseman, he's got a purple boost. So he's going to be taking a boost off the zipper. He's going to be taking one right around the corner. somehow clipping directly through the tree, which I think should have chopped the plane in half going at that speed, but it really didn't, so. Polly going around his corner now. Some nice barrel rolls. He's going to be dipping down for his blue balloon, uses it right away, kind of chaining all of his speed into these balloons. Right, and he doesn't care about the zippers, he just wants to get out of this stage. I think that's pretty fair. Alright, Walrus Cove seems to be kind of back and forth for both of these guys, so we'll see how they handle the end of it. Both of them, Mooseman likes taking the big boost, going off the end and kind of wrapping around. Meanwhile, Polly enjoys taking the boosts around the one edge. Or sorry, Mooseman likes taking small boosts around the one edge. Meanwhile, Polly likes taking the big boost around the corner. But I don't know what if I like the big boost, because most of the time I see Polly doing it, he ends up landing on the ice. So it was happening a lot in his race against Brandino. So I don't know if I like purple boost. I think blue boost into orange boost would be okay, but I don't know. Alright, Mooseman trying to take a big jump, but ends up bonking right on the corner. Polly got his blue boost ready to go, and he uses it a little bit early. I think that's better than saving it for the purple. Mooseman finishing his final, or his second lap, going on to his final lap is what I meant to say. Now Polly's going to be going through the little shortcut here, picking up his last banana. I meant to restart the music, but I accidentally pressed pause because it was automatically going to replay. Mooseman going up top without a balloon. It's kind of funny. I like how he likes going up on that tree section. Polly going through the middle section pretty fast, but ends up bonking again. But I think bonking there isn't that bad, because you have at least a zipper right there. Oh, Polly taking another dip on the ice, but he's going to be done his last lap, so he's out of Walrus Cove. Meanwhile, Mooseman over in Snowball Valley is going to be going through. We saw both runners do really crazy Snowball Valleys before. It looks like it's Mooseman's turn to do the purple boost this time, and he lands directly inside the igloo, but he ends up bonking a bit on the one side, so I'm not entirely sure if purple boosts are the way to go on this course, but since both runners have kind of shown why, but whatever they want to do. See, Mooseman using a blue boost lands right where he wanted to, at just the right speed he wanted to. I think that's exactly how it should be done. Ooh, Polly getting some nice boost chaining going on. Wow, Polly is moving really fast. Meanwhile, Mooseman gets hit by the snowball. I think that's the first time this tournament we've seen someone get hit by the snowball. That's really funny. Alrighty. I feel like both of them had pretty similar snowball valleys there, so now we're going to be moving on to Frosty Village. We'll see if Polly can catch up the couple seconds he needs to be with Mooseman in the later part of the stage, I guess. Hopefully Polly can hang on to his blue balloon this time. I know he lost it last time. Oh, he ends up using it this time. It's very good. Just kind of sailing on, waiting for the next zipper to come along. Mooseman, on the other hand, he's taking a wild ride down. Somehow ends up catching his wheel on the side of the course. I'm not sure what that was about, but it ended up putting a little bit behind, or not a little bit behind, but it ended up stopping his momentum. So Polly is now going to be, ooh, almost landed on the zipper going over the jump, but not quite. He does have a shield though, so he can shield himself from, I don't know, whatever dangers. Ooh, landing in the water. That's the worst thing that could ever happen on this level, since landing in the water is fairly difficult. Having to drive through water is literally the worst thing in this game. I really hate how in adventure mode you're forced to do it in order to get one of the keys in Crescent Island. Alright, Polly coming up through the forest. Mooseman finishing his Frosty Village, and now he's got his trophy. Mooseman can taste victory on his lips. This is the best 2 out of 3, and he is 1 game up. So we got one cutscene finishing as the other one starts. And now Mooseman is starting on Whale Bay. Now we've got the right level selected. Or now we got the right music selected. Not the funny blue ice. I love the funny blue ice. As a kid, I always thought it was really funny how when you bounce on it, you know, it's dong, dong. Sorry, I didn't see your message sooner. Alright, the banana adventure has been going on for both these players. Mooseman missed the blue balloon. I don't think he's gotten the blue balloon once in a couple times he's done this course, so we'll see if Polly can get it, or if he even decides to go for it. I think he decided not to, or maybe he just... yeah, I don't know, maybe he just was allergic or something. Mooseman missed it again. Okay. And it looked like he wasn't that impressed at it either. It's like, what? I mean, I don't know how he didn't get it that time either. It's kind of funny. Alright, going into his final lap, Polly has a little bit of time to catch up. Meanwhile, Mooseman, he's finished Whale Bay. Missed the blue balloon all 3 times. Now we go Pirates Lagoon. I feel like Mooseman has a, sorry, I got something in my sinus. I think Mooseman's movement in the hovercraft is probably his best vehicle. He's got really, really clean hovercraft movement that I just can't understand. I wish I knew how the hovercraft worked. It's the one thing that walls me from this game. Polly taking his turn around just as he does, going over the jump, misses the blue boost, but he's got the orange boost, so that's okay. Now, Mooseman's coming up on the end of his second lap. He's on his final lap. Right on the tail of Polly. Ooh, that was a nice boost from Mooseman. Polly going over starting his final lap. Meanwhile, Mooseman is almost a full lap ahead. He's going to be finishing Pirates Lagoon right now. That was a gold split for him. Very nice. Once again, I told him in between the races I loved his Pirates Lagoon in the last race, and I loved seeing that one too. Very good level. Alright, Polly with a good boost around the corner. It looked really good, but then he suddenly lost all his speed. I don't know why that happens in the hovercraft, but I wish something like that would just die. Alrighty. Crescent Island now from both of these runners. Mooseman's actually almost done his first lap of Crescent Island. Barely makes it around the final corner there without bonking. Or like riding up the slopes, I think is a much better word for it. Now we got... yeah, I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Ooh, Mooseman barely dodging that spike ball. I don't know how he didn't hit it. Ugh, Polly takes a bonk on the pirate ship. Or it could be any other kind of ship. I think it's a pirate ship. A rare pirate ship. Spamming the missiles going across the finish line. Mooseman setting off his victory fireworks already. Ooh, Mooseman misses the first boost. But he wanted that one banana. He did get it, but at what cost? going through the middle section. Oh, took it a little bit too fast, and now he's got to do some driving in the muck. Nothing better than seeing like the fastest section of the game be so slow because you have to drive through the muck. I would love to see the boost getting held for after you hit that first zipper, so you can use the balloon to like boost into the second zipper. I don't know if it's faster that way or not, but oh, Polly almost got his zipper there. We got one more opportunity to see the fast treasure caves. And meanwhile, oh well, he missed the balloon, so maybe not. There wasn't a whole lot to see on the other side anyway, because Mooseman's just getting his trophy, and he's going to be moving on to Ancient Lake. There's not a whole lot stopping him other than Hot Top Volcano, I think, or an unfortunate dip in the water on Ancient Lake or Jungle Falls. I mean, not Ancient Lake, Fossil Canyon or Jungle Falls. But I think we've seen very few people land in the water on Fossil Canyon. And I think we've seen a couple people land in the water on Jungle Falls, but hopefully it just doesn't happen to anyone, because having to watch people swim out of the water is just the worst feeling ever. It feels good to win, but it doesn't feel to win because your opponent took a dip in the drink. Alright, Mooseman missing out on the last blue balloon on his final lap, ending with a 44. Meanwhile, Polly having a pretty good third or second lap. He's going to be going around. Whoa! Somehow that missile went right by Polly. I have no idea how he missed it. Whoa, and that's a really good boost from the final lap. A little bit of a slower first lap, ends with a 45-second time. Alright, Mooseman into the end of Fossil Canyon, ends up getting, whoa, the balloon right at the end, and he just goes absolutely crazy there. I'm not sure why he bumped around so much, but I'm sure it has something to do with the way the course is put up. Who knows? Alright, we got the trap setting down. Mooseman drives confidently next to a bubble. He isn't getting caught in there. He can see what's a trap and what's not. Ooh, and it almost looked like Mooseman was about to miss the zipper, but he ended up saving it and swerving in the direction right at the very last second. Oh my god! Mooseman going through the middle section and ended up jumping out. That was pretty funny. Okay, on to Jungle Falls. Meanwhile, we got ProfPoli going through Fossil Canyon. He's on his last lap, taking the weird sideways jump off the platform that I like seeing so much. Alright, Polly ending up with a pretty standard end of the course. Gets caught on Conquer right at the very end, but that's okay, because he is out of there. Now he's going to be starting on Jungle Falls as well. About a lap and 2/3 behind, I would say. Maybe a lap and a half. I think it's about a lap and a half behind. Whoa! Such speed. Mooseman with 4 bananas, starting his final lap. Polly has 5 bananas, getting that little bit of extra speed. Anything matters when you're behind and trying to catch up. But Mooseman being at 6 bananas doesn't really matter so much because he's done the course. Alright. Moving on to Hot Top Volcano. Can we see Mooseman do a pretty clean out of bounds? Pretty clean out of bounds would be a pretty clean 2-0 in the tournament. Oh no! Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter because he'll get like all of his time back when he does the out of bounds. And there we go, he does it. Now all he has to do is not go out of bounds. But if you look at your map, you're probably good. So I think he is absolutely fine here. Polly starting his hot top volcano now. He gets a little bit of a bump there as well, and he's going to be going for the one ballooner. Oh, and he ends up doing his barrel roll a little bit too quickly, and ends up not quite making it. So this is going to be the win for Mooseman. I don't think there's anything that can stop him at this point. Even inbouncing isn't super terrible because he can just fly the rest of the course as he does. Finishing not too far behind his last race time, just like a 31, maybe 19, 20. Maybe not quite. Maybe a little more than that. But he's going to be done coming up. 31:24 according to his timer, and then Polly's gonna be coming on his final lap here, and he'll be popping in right after this. Hey there, Mooseman! Congratulations on race number 2.
Thank you.
All right, Polly just taking the zippers, popping in bounds just to take those final little zips, and he's going to be finishing with a time of 31:52 according to me, 31:53 according to him. I'm not really sure what's right. Hey, Polly. GG's.
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 What'd you get, Moose Man?
I had a 31-24, so not that much of a difference on that one.
Yeah.
I played a lot sloppier over the whole thing and didn't make some absolute meme level mistakes anywhere.
Yeah.
Just kind of slower overall, but
yeah.
Polly... Yeah, I missed Spaceport Alpha out of bounds first lap.
That's right, I did too.
So
that was what happened.
Yeah. Did you miss the blue balloon?
Yeah, that was what happened, and I just couldn't do it. So.
Because I saw Mooseman miss it, and then I immediately saw you going through the zipper because you guys were pretty synced at that point in the race, and I was like, oh, I was like, did Polly not even go for it? And then I was like, well, either he threw to make it even, and I was like, but probably not, or he missed the blue balloon. And I saw you had your I looked and I was like, well, you're still in your shield, and there's no way you would have hit the zipper at that angle if you tried to go for it and failed. So I was like, must have just missed it.
Yep, missed the balloon, unfortunately. Just a little wide on it.
Yeah, you guys were exactly synced going through most of Dragon Forest. It was really funny. I think you guys started your race in Greenwood Village like almost on the same frame. Like it was really funny. And same thing with Haunted Woods. I think Mooseman was a few seconds ahead starting Haunted Woods, but I mean it was just still really funny to watch you guys synced pretty much. Watching your reactions on your webcam is always so hilarious during these races. When you, Mooseman, when you missed the blue balloon on Whale Bay for the second time, it was, it was pretty good.
I like to leave the webcam on. Give some people who are still in my chat and not watching on Banjo Race, like I told them about 7 times, some entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, there was still some pretty spicy bonks from both of you guys going through the races.
Yeah, I think I like super boosted in Snowball Valley into the cave.
Yeah, yeah, you did. I was like, well, Mooseman on his last lap in Snowball Valley, he did a purple boost as well and ended up like smashing on the inside of the igloo. And I was just saying, like, maybe purple boost isn't the way to go, because both of you guys just ended up just smashing yourselves into the walls with them. But
I kept trying to use it on like Walrus Cove, like right before the lake section, and it just never worked out.
Yeah, that kept happening to you in your race with Brandino as well. Like,
yeah,
I said it during this race. Like, you seem to always want to go for the purple boost, but every time you do, it makes a really awkward bounce somewhere, and you end up hitting the ice. So it's one of those things that's like, it's really cool to see because I love watching purple boosts over jumps, but I don't know,
that's what I'm saying.
The terrain just sucks. Moose Man had a really hilarious bonk in Star City, like
That was stupid.
going
That
up,
was
going up the
stupid.
hill. So Moose Man went, right up the hill at the end of Star City. He took the boost and then he used the blue balloon and like shot off the top of the street, like up into the ceiling, and just like
Right?
ended up smacking like himself
I've
down.
never hit that. I've never hit that in my life. I was like, what the heck? I think I was just in the right spot at the right time to like just barely nick that corner because I've never even gotten close to doing that. I couldn't believe I hit it.
I didn't even know you could get that high
I
off
didn't
off
know either.
that too.
I didn't know it was possible.
No. So, but yeah. Other than that, this is definitely like the most entertaining race of the tournament I've seen so far. So, um, good on you guys for giving a good show. Polly, this is your exit from the tournament now.
It
Being
is indeed.
how did you enjoy your races so far?
I had a lot of fun. I guess I missed one of them. I
Oh
had to buy the
yeah,
first round, and then somebody dropped out, right? And
yeah,
then so I kind of had a short run, but yeah,
yeah.
it was fun.
I think let me just look at the bracket real quick. It's one of those things I always yeah, technically everyone had to buy the first round except for Ad and Claire,
Okay,
because
okay.
it was 9 people. So
Yeah.
when a 9-person tournament, it tries to make a 16-person bracket. So everyone advanced except the 2 bottom seeds, and so Ad and Claire raced, and you kind of had to wait for them. And then unfortunately Boone had to drop out. But so yeah, I guess you did get some. Yeah, you raced. Oh yeah, you only got a few races. I guess that's
Yeah.
just what happens when you go all the way through the winners bracket. You don't have to race as many people because when you go into losers bracket, you kind of go down a peg and then you have to kind of work your way back up. So yeah. Either way, are you excited to when you go back to playing DKR? If you're excited to go play TT again?
uh, it was it was honestly more fun playing this game with a different character because it was kind of just like a new experience. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's something different than what you're used to all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moose Man, you're going to be going ahead onto the grand finals, where you'll be racing against Brandino. You guys haven't raced in this. Oh yeah, you guys have. You guys have. He
Yeah,
knocked you out in the
I think that was my
semifinals.
second race. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. In the semifinals, winter semis, he knocked you down in the losers bracket, and so you've worked your way back up, and now it's time for your revenge match. So.
I don't know how much revenge there's going to be because I've seen Brandino's been practicing and doing time trials, and so I think it's going to have to be a miracle situation. But I've done that before, so I'm perfectly fine with that possibility.
Just
So
gotta take your shot. Do a stream where you like practice your hardest levels. Maybe a shot at Greenwood Village.
normally it's not that bad of a level. I don't know what the hell was going on today.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was just all over the place.
I think you guys had back and forth memes happening in Boulder Canyon because I remember last race. I mean, Polly's Boulder Canyon wasn't that great in the first race, I don't think, but he got the good RNG boosts and everything in this one. So I don't know. I think you guys swapped Boulder Canyon luck between the first race and the second race. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be exciting. So yeah, that race is gonna be happening soon. People who are watching in chat. So I don't know when it's gonna be happening, but hopefully this week. Other than that, there's not much going on the Banjo race schedule. There are the gold and silver match in the Banjo-Tooie Challenge Series is going to be happening soon, and then the bronze match where I'm racing is going to be happening soon as well. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, other than that, good race, you guys. I was glad to host this again, and I can't wait to stop talking in a sec.